Hi, everyone. Hope you're having a good week. I just want to read a quick passage and share a few thoughts with you for your day today and or for tomorrow if you see this tomorrow or whenever you see this. Um, so here's the passage. It's one that we've heard probably pretty frequently that we know maybe pretty well. It's from Genesis chapter 1, verses 27 and 28, actually 26, 27, and 28. This is when God is creating the world, creating all the things in the world. And it says this: Then God said, Let us make humanity in our image, to resemble us, so that they may take charge of the fish of the sea, the birds of the sky, the livestock, and all the earth, and all the crawling things on the earth. So God created humanity in God's own image. In the divine image, God created them. Male and female, God created them. God blessed them and said to them, Be fruitful and multiply, fill the earth, and take charge of it. Take charge of the fish, the birds of the sky, and everything on the ground. Let us make humanity in our image. That's a fascinating statement that a lot of people, I think, probably try and have, I know that they have, tried to figure out what it means. But it doesn't need to be too complicated. There's something about our identity as humans that is connected with the image of God. Um, Saint Catherine of Doherty put it this way: The hunger for God can only be satisfied by a love that is face to face, person to person. It is only in the eyes of another that we can find the image of Christ. We must make the other person aware we love them. If we do, that person will know God loves them, and that person will never hunger again. There's something about our human interactions face to face that is made to reflect the image of God, so that we see the image of God in someone else and we experience the image of God through someone else and they through us. Paul puts it this way in 2 Corinthians: All of us are looking with unveiled faces at the glory of the Lord, as if we were looking in a mirror. But we are being transformed into that image from one degree to the next. This comes from the Lord, who is the Spirit. Paul says that we are daily being transformed into the image of Christ. We are being remade through the Spirit of God to reflect God's image in this world. Maybe where we have lost that image or forgotten it or forgotten what it looks like. But as St. Catherine says, in our acts of love and our interactions with one another, that's where we will experience that image, where we have the opportunity to see the image of God in someone else. And they have the opportunity to experience God through us, to know what the image of God feels like, to know what it looks like. Mother Teresa puts it this way: To show great love for God and our neighbor, we do not need to do great things. It is how much love we put in the doing of the little things that makes our offering something beautiful to God. Reflecting the image of God doesn't take some special deed or something newsworthy or Facebook worthy or whatever social media worthy. Sometimes it's things that go unnoticed but are felt by those around us. So today, remember that. Remember those you see, that they reflect the image of God, and to treat them accordingly. Try and act as if they are the presence of God in this world among us. They reflect the presence of God, that is. And try and remember that you reflect the presence of God too, that someone may see the image of Christ through you. And let that change how you live today for the better. Hope you have a good day and enjoy the winter as it continues. God's peace.